Okay, RC, let's talk about when and how you started Lost Generation in Croatia.
Uh, I started November 15, 1980, and January 1981 we had first audition to open one rock festival with 3 songs, and I remember that afternoon all those musicians were far back watching us on the stage. We passed audition, but they were laughing at us. I had to stay calm, not showing any emotions. I'm pissed or I'm sad or this or that. I was worried about boys because they were too young to understand. But 1982 we recorded our biggest hit yet on radio, and today, 2018, that song is still from time to time on radio, and I'm proud of that.
What's the name of the song?
Where is my salary? It's a funny song, like AC/DC riff about economic situation and nothing special. Simple song.
You sing that here too?
Oh yeah, I sing the only I change title. I had to adjust song, so title is Management Things.
Okay. How was your time in Black Widow? When did you play there?
Black Widow. They needed a singer, and it was 1984, and I said okay, and I spent 1 year with them. When was good, it was good. When was not good, it was time to leave. Simple like that.
When did you start here, Lost Generation?
Here I started May 12, 1997 with our famous Hillbilly boy.
Okay, how did you meet him?
I met him, he was driving forklift in the same company. It was book company where I worked at the time, and one day I was working and I had loud stereo. I listened, I think it was Judas Priest, and we started to talk about music. And I asked him, hey, do you play guitar? He said yes, but he never played with anybody else, only by yourself. I said, okay, don't worry about that. Then we start to work every Sunday in my house. I teach him how to play, how not to be scared, and teach him songs. And we never missed practice every Sunday. And after 1 year, we found drummer, bass, and lead, and we started. That was 1998 when we completed band.
Where did you have your first show?
1999 in Springwater, Nashville.
How many band members did you have since that?
How many band members? 37 drummers, 21 guitar players, 18 bass players. Lucky me. Many of them were good, some of them were not good, Some of them were pain in the ass. Some quit, some I had to fire.
Some died.
Yeah, two drummers unfortunately died. They were younger than me. One overdose. One too much heavy liquor. And
Some good stories about them. Some
Uh,
funny stories.
no, two of them they were good, but it was many funny stories regarding different members of band. Once we were looking for drummer and one guitar player, he brought a girl who played drums in his church, hoping maybe he can have sex with her after practice. Unfortunately for him, I told her she's not good enough, and she said thank you, I appreciate that. But he was pissed at me, of course, and another player once we were looking for a manager, and he brought a woman thinking same thing. He wanted her so bad, but he didn't do anything good for Ben, so I fired her, and he was pissed as hell. And a funny story about this one guy. He used to play lead in band, and it was time we were looking for new bass, and he brought sister-in-law, hoping maybe he can do her after practice. But I told her, I like you, but you're not good for this type of music. And she said, thank you for giving me opportunity. Of course, he called me fucker and all kind of other names. I fired his ass. It was funny.
When did you start to make music anyhow?
When I started to make music. Look at this. A long time ago, 1975.
How old were you then?
15. I started first band called Sharks. We were not good at all. I can say we stink, but I was pleased. We were all happy to play.
Okay. What are your favorite rock bands?
Of course, AC/DC,
What else?
since 1974.
Okay.
That is, and always will be the biggest influence to play this music, to love this music, to be happy with this music. And one day I remember, it was 1975, in high school. Three classmates came in my house to do homework with me. Of course, I opened a bottle of Johnny Walker. We finished bottle, four of us, came drunk. School was in afternoon time, and we were loaded. That age, too loaded. Teacher, and I had stereo, loud stereo, with high voltage album. And teacher sent us to principal office. He gave us coffee and called parents, and you know rest of the story. But it was fun. We didn't care.
What are your memories about the best show and the worst show you ever had? What was the worst show? Let's start with that.
More than many bad shows. I had a bass guitar player. He pissed me off. I fired his ass 3 days before show. I didn't have time to find new bass player, so we play gig without bass. So you can imagine. We survived. We It was okay, but far away from good. It was bad, but I did what I had to do. The best one, it was many good shows, but one I will take for me, my favorite one. Here in US we had a show in West Missouri. It was on high school stadium, and we had two sets from 11 p.m. to midnight, and then break, and then from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. And I remember me and Hillbilly after show talking in the middle of field, and two little girls, I don't know, 8, 9, maybe 10 years old, walking toward me. Parents were far away, supervising, of course. And this one girl looked at me and she said, RC, she knew my name, tonight you change our lives. We want to be singers too. It was the best compliment I ever got in my life regarding my music. I didn't know what to say to them. I know I had tears in my eyes. I only said to Edmond gave to girls whatever they like, CD, t-shirts, whatever. I was touched and it was the best. I know every rock musician dream about 100 naked girls on him after show and all kind of bullshit. But this was the best ever I could have.
Because children are innocent.
They
only love what they love.
I will never forget this night in Missouri. It was something I can only dream about. It was the best. Perfect for me. Money cannot pay it.
I understand. Tell me about Jet Speed Records and FYF.
We signed deal with Jet Speed Records in Hollywood, California, 2004. We spent good time there, few weeks, recording album in Master Grove Studios. It was good time. It was fun. And we were with them contract like 5 years. Beginning was really good, but because some problems I had to deal with inside of band, everything started to go south, and unfortunately that story was finished 5 years later. And then second time, 2009, it came FIF Records, but I don't think I like to talk about it too much.
Okay.
Next question.
What is about Tommy and Eddie?
Tommy and Eddie, they were two drummers. They both died young. Too much drug or too much alcohol. Something I could not control.
Okay.
That's it. That's life.
You were invited once to play with Motorhead and Wasp.
Yeah. It was 2005. we got invitation to fly to Buenos Aires, Argentina, to play on the football stadium, soccer stadium, to open for Wasp and Motorhead. I was so happy. I came on practice and I told the boys, start to pack your luggage. In 2 months we are flying to Buenos Aires. Everything is paid, everything is taken care. Don't forget to fix your toothbrush, toothpaste, etc. And we couldn't go because I was only one with passport ready to fly. Nobody else had passport. And sometimes takes 6 weeks or more or less to get passport. So I wasn't sure we'll have that on time. I didn't want to buy tickets without knowing everybody will receive passport on time. So I had to cancel that. And I cried because it was my dream to be on big stadium with 2 big names in front of 50,000 people there. Be paid, promote your music, be happy, be pleased. And I couldn't get that.
Because of musicians.
Yeah, later I had to fire them.
As far as I remember, you had anyhow always problems when you should go outside of the state, or when you were in Dubrovnik invited.
Yeah, musicians are like woman. You cannot be without her and she can be pain in the ass. Musicians are like a relationship, like marriage or girlfriend or whatever. When they play good, everything is fine. But many of them, they want to be star, but they don't want to go anywhere. Sit on couch, eat their fucking dinner, and magic will happen. Doesn't work that way. Magic does not happen. You have to work hard, you have to go, you have to play. And yeah, I lost many good shows here in US or Dubrovnik, Croatia, because musicians in low generation.
You also separated with Hillbilly for a short time.
Yeah, it was Hillbilly is I make fun of him, but he's with me since beginning, so he knows I had to make fun, and that's it. Nothing will change, and I always make fun. And we had it was here in Nashville, one label organized some kind of competition, and we really played good. We played fucking good. Crowd was going crazy during when we played We Are Fucked Up. Everything was perfect. Nobody did one simple tiny mistake. But we didn't win. And Hillbilly, who played rhythm guitar, and drummer, they were heartbroken about that. Next day, they said they cannot do anymore, and they left band. I had to start from the beginning and find new musicians, and you know, the rest of the story. But a couple years later, Hillbilly came back, and Hillbilly is like me. He's low generation. I consider myself heart and soul of band. He is backbone of band, and that's it. My stupid funny stories about him are just stupid funny stories, but he is low generation like me, and that's important. And that will be always important. And we will work, me and him, doesn't matter what, doesn't matter who is in the band, who is not. And we started, and one day, but it's long fucking day till end, we will finish one day together. And nobody, nothing can change that.
What are your wishes for the future?
Wishes for the future. Wishes for the future. It's a nice question. I want this band to go up, to make something much bigger than play gigs in clubs. But for that, it's not enough. Me and Hillbilly, it's not enough to have good song. You have to have complete band, 5 people on same page, willing to work, willing to go when it's time to go.
And willing to put personal effort inside.
You have to spend money to maybe make money, but you do what you love to do. If you don't do that, you don't belong in this business. You don't deserve to be in business. I do that, and I will continue to do, because I love it, because I need it. Lost Generation is not my fucking band. Lost Generation is my life. And I'm not going to allow any fucker to fuck with it. Period. If I have to have 50 drummers, 50 guitar players, 50 bass guitar players, I'll have 50. But they will do what needs to be done. Otherwise, play to your cat and your dog in your living room. I have no sympathy for stupidity and laziness. You don't want to work? Get the fuck out of my bed. Go and watch TV. I don't care. They say I'm not nice, I'm rude, I'm mean. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you.
Thank you for the interview.
You're very welcome.